Captain's log entry number 134. Well, the crew and I we're restless. It's been days since our last bounty. If we don't get some action soon, not sure what we're going to do. I barely have enough credits to get us home. But on the plus side, I got 135 of these little videos to look back on if I, start to lose my mind. The crew said, don't buy a camera. Don't waste your credits on a camera and record these adventures. But no, I had to record these adventures. Just had to record them. What adventures? I'm an embarrassment. I'm an embarrassment to my girlfriend. I'm an embarrassment to my crew. I'm an embarrassment to myself.
And the award for Best Bitch Fit goes to Jonah Corpse! Bravo, Jonah, well done. The crowd is going crazy.
Piss off, Jonesy. This isn't funny.
To you, not funny. To me and everyone else watching that little video diary later, hysterical. Jonah, how many times do I have to tell you we are fine?
Give it to me again, because from where I'm sitting, we're screwed.
Jonah, I have plenty of credits to get us home.
Told you before, I don't want your credits.
Why are you so stubborn?
Because I'm the captain of this ship and I should be able to take care of it myself without anybody else helping me out.
So let me get this straight. You would rather just run yourself ragged, trying to come up with your own solution instead of just taking the one that I'm offering to you right now.
It's not that I don't appreciate your help. It's that I'm trying to better myself, and I can't better myself by taking handouts from somebody. I need to do this on my own.
Humans fascinate me. What's that expression? Going around your elbow to reach your ass?
Well, you're not human, so I wouldn't expect you to understand. Jonesy, I'm sorry. I know your lineage is a sore subject. I apologize. I'm just stressed.
And being stressed just gives you a free pass to be an asshole? You're fine, I'm just joking. I'm an easy target being the orphaned alien and all. I'm used to it. But if you're done playing Dear Diary, there is a little dispute that needs your attention, Captain.
Are you kidding me? I can't wait to hear this. What seems to be the problem, gentlemen?
Well, Rapid Ears over here is the one that called for this little get-together.
Yeah, fuck you, Jonesy. My ears are off limits.
Beckett, you look like a dildo, and you smell like one, too.
I smell like your mother.
You saw my mom? Did you tell her that she forgot about me?
That's enough, Beckett! What's wrong?
Well, Jonah, I went to take a shower and get cleaned up for the ladies at our next stop, and I come out, and I realize that my towel is missing. And I know that you and Jonesy couldn't have used it last night. The only culprit was Mr. Night Owl. Jonah, he's always awake when we're trying to sleep, wandering around the ship.
Ramie, did you use Beckett's towel?
Jonah, you know he doesn't talk. He's always doing this at night when we're trying to sleep. He broke the sacred bond between man and towel.
Never fear! Your towel crisis is my #1 priority!
Thank you, Jonah. I knew you'd see things my way.
He was being sarcastic, you half a meatball. Jonah, ask the boys why they don't just wash more towels.
All right, I feel this is a setup, but I'll bite. Why didn't you guys wash more towels? I paid good credits for this shit because it came with a washer and dryer.
Well, about that, Jonah.
What happened to the washer and dryer?
It's serving a more universal purpose now.
Ah, yes, its impact can be felt all across our galaxy.
Gentlemen, my patients are wearing thin.
Jonah, remember that clutter you wanted taken care of after our return from the Genobi job?
Yeah, it was a big pile of garbage, and I asked Beckett to take care of it.
Well, technically I did.
What did you do?
Well, you see, I took all the garbage and I put it in front of the door.
You mean the door next to the washer and dryer, the one that I told you never to open?
I told you that was a horrible spot for the washer and dryer.
It was the only place that had the proper hookups.
I was piling it all in front of the door, and Ramie got out of his bunk to see what I was doing. And he must have tripped on something and caught himself on the lever, and whoosh! It just escaped.
How long ago did this happen, Ramie? 2 days ago. A week ago? Look, I know you can speak. You just choose not to. So speak, damn it.
2 weeks, Jonah. It happened 2 weeks ago.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, you've been so stressed with this, getting home shit that I didn't want to add to it, and that wasn't the right timing.
You hear that, Jonah? Now you get to deal with this shit while smelling like it, too. Great job, Beckett.
Well, come on, man. I should at least get an A for effort. Let's hug it out.
You get a D for disgusting. Now, for the love of God, put on a pair of pants and a shirt that fits.
But, Jonah, I don't have any clean clothes. 2-7?
Go, now! And Ramie, try not to hit any levers on your way to your bunk. You're my right hand. I should be angry with you, too.
Yeah, but why waste your time? It's not like I would care.
Incoming transmission. Incoming.
Bounty identification.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I don't have it memorized.
You have 10 seconds to identify yourself. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3.
What?
You want special treatment? Pick a different profession, bounty hunter.
No, I just want you to be fair. You never said 4.
4. 4 what?
When you were counting down, you went from 5 to 3. You never said 4.
Mr. Corpse, I don't make mistakes. I am at the peak of my performance. Now for your false accusation, I am docking you the remaining time you have left. Do you have your identification?
Can't you just look it up?
A bounty hunter is to be prepared.
Come on, my team really needs this.
Sounds like your team needs a better leader.
Hold on. Wait, I got it. I found it.
Identification now.
It's 9889.
Bounty is 50 credits. Marshals are seeking help finding Silas Powers. He is wanted for battering his wife. He's expected to be armed and dangerous. Do you accept?
Well, where was he last seen?
With his wife. This one is fresh. It's 50 credits. 50 credits if he's alive.
I thought we only went after the ones no one else wanted.
Do you want it?
Yes, we'll take it.
I'll show you are responding. Goodbye.
First, we're going to talk about the dress code when we get back.
Speak for yourself. I'm gorgeous.
You look ridiculous.
Guys, this is idiot-proof. I want you at the back in case he tries to run. I want you a block over in case he needs help.
Got it, Captain. Oh, you want us to go now?
Yes, now, before I lose my shit.
What about me?
Well, since you decided to dress for a vacation, I guess you'll stay here. I'll go in for a closer look.
Och så är man helt vuxen i Sverige som blir väl andra än men upp för några och miss. Så vad sagt?
Jonesy, I need help here. What is she saying?
Oh, now you need me. Thought my attire affected my ability to perform.
Can we not do this right now?
Not till I get an apology.
Just apologize, Jonah, before this whole thing gets screwed.
Okay, Jonesy, I'm sorry. What is she saying?
Ooh, gotta be honest, that one didn't really hit me in the feels.
Jonesy, I'm sorry. This mission fails without you. Now, please help me out here.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Okay, so what is she saying?
I don't know.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Never heard that language before. But what I can say is, she's angry.
Want me to shoot her?
No, don't do anything.
He totally sees you right now. Bet you wish my Hawaiian attire was down there. You and that vest stick out like a sore thumb.
He won't run.
Oh, he's totally gonna run. He's totally gonna run.
Don't run. Please don't run. Please don't run. Ramie! He's coming your way. Damn it, Ramie, get him!
Boss, I got bad news. I'm with Ramie and he's unconscious.
Is he hurt?
Oh, I think he's just tuckered out.
What the actual fuck?
Never fear, the Flying Hawaiians got him.
Don't do anything until I get there.
Well, then hurry up. I've got him cornered. You're coming with me, dead or alive.
Please, I just wanna... Wait, is that a RoboCop line?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Die Hard? Really, dude? Are those blasters even real? Who are you? Am I being pranked right now?
You underestimate my power.
Dude, just stop. Tell me the truth. Who are you?
You can't handle the truth.
Good job, Jonesy. I'll take it from here. Sir, do you know who we are?
Idiots?
No. We're bounty hunters, and your name came up on our list.
Hey, Jonah, can I be excused? My allergies are starting to mess with me, and I can feel the sneeze coming on.
Look, you've caused enough problems today. Shut up.
Oh, Jonah.
As I was saying, sir, I'm sorry about that. Your name came up on our list. And as long as you cooperate, you have nothing to fear. We mean you no harm. What the fuck?
I am so sorry.
Holy fuck. I'd ask where he went, but...
Sorry, Jonah. I thought it was set to stun.
You might want to check again. It looks like it was set to splatter.
Real funny, guys. Did you forget we needed him alive to get paid? What am I supposed to do now?
Proof of capture. Problem solved.
What am I gonna do?
Boss?
You know, I try and I try and I try. And this is what I get.
Boss?
When is it gonna be my turn?
Boss!
What, Beckett? What? What can I do for Beckett right now in this moment? Can't you see? I'm a little stressed out, but seriously, what is it? Out with it!
You forgot your hat, and I need credits for the cab.
How's business, gentlemen?
It's booming.
Outstanding. Marshal Poe, walk with me, please. Within these four walls, we're dropping the titles. I need your help.
What's wrong, Max?
It's my daughter. I don't understand her.
Are you sure I'm the best person to ask about that?
Why?
Well, if I remember correctly, we dated in high school and she broke up with me. So I would reckon my understanding of her is suspect at best.
For what it's worth, buddy, I was rooting for you.
Well, while I appreciate that, it wasn't meant to be, and I'm okay with that.
Sure you won't reconsider?
I think Mrs. Poe might have a problem with that.
Damn that Mrs. Poe. Can I get you a drink?
No, I'm all right, Max. So let me take a wild guess. Jonah got you flustered?
Flustered is an understatement, my friend. I hate the guy, but I don't know why she loves him.
Did you ever think that maybe she loves him because you hate him?
Oh, I thought about that. So I turned on the charm, put a big smile on my face, rolled out the red carpet for him. All it did was make her love him more.
This may seem strange, but have you spoken to your daughter about the way you feel?
Should know me by now. I don't do feelings.
Max, if you never talk to her, she's never going to know how you truly feel about this guy.
Nah, I'm not going to talk to her. What else you got?
Max, all due respect, when you brought me in here, this is not what I thought we were going to be talking about. I've got a stack of papers about this high on my desk that I got to be getting to, okay?
Dale, please.
Max, if you won't talk to your daughter about the way you feel, it's not going to magically get better. And look, I understand you're her father, so you picture her as this little girl you grew up with, but she's a full-grown woman now. If she wants to date a guy, she's going to date a guy. If she wants to fuck a guy...
This is my little girl we're talking about. Show some respect, will you?
That's right, I forgot. The girl you raised and the girl I dated, she's a perfect saint. That's right.
Is that sarcasm I detect?
Max, Jonah's been dating Alexa for how long now? 3 years? Is he good to her? Is she happy?
That's not the point.
How is that not the first and only point?
She's not well, Dale. She's been in a wheelchair for 6 months now. And on top of that, her vision is starting to go.
I'm sorry to hear that, Max, truly.
Honestly, it's a miracle she makes it through the day. She'll never admit it, but she needs somebody to take care of her. And what's she got? She's got a boy trapped in a man's body.
Max.
I think about it all the time. What's going to happen to her if something happens to me? You know who gets her groceries right now? I do. You know who bathes her? Takes her to her doctor's appointments? I do. And there's Jonah, flying around with his pack of frat boys, pretending to be a bounty hunter. If I die, she won't be far behind me.
because that imbecile just can't take care of her.
Let's keep the storytelling down to a minimum, guys. I want this to be a special night.
No problems here, boss.
She's upstairs, Jonah, but you should know.
I should know what?
Her father's up there, too. What? He deserves to know.
It's fine. I'll be right back.
I hate snowballs. Not the flavor, the consistency.
Who is it?
Me, hon. Can I come in?
Yeah, come on in. It's just me and Dad in here. How was your trip?
It was good, but I'll tell you, it was exhausting, but it's just good to be back home.
Well, was this another joyride, or did we actually bring home some credits this time?
Wow, Max, it's so awesome that you could be here to share in our tender moment.
I was here first.
Yeah, and why is that, Max?
I don't need an excuse to come see my daughter. And I damn sure don't need your permission.
Would you two play nice? You are always at each other's throats, and I've had enough of it. If I can see you better, it's
I'm sorry, hon. It's just I've traveled many miles to see you, and the last thing I want to do is discuss our personal finances with someone who contributes nothing to them.
I'm going to let that one slide. Honey, I'm going to get going. If you need me, just give me a holler.
She won't.
Well, if she does, she knows how to get a hold of me.
He thinks he may have found some doctors who can help me.
Oh my God, that's amazing news.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not sure I want to do it.
Why not?
You know what? Your crew's here, and we're being really terrible hosts.
Why do you always do that?
Do what?
You run when the conversation gets serious.
Look, it's your first night back, and I don't want to fight.
I know, but we should still talk about this.
And we will, when I'm ready. Now, can we go?
Ready, babe?
Hon, hurry up, it's getting cold.
Sorry. Here you go.
I'm ready when you are, hon.
Sorry. Please keep your hands and feet inside the wheelchair at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the hostess with the mostest, Mrs. Corpse.
Ooh, I don't know if I like the sound of that. Mrs. Corpse sounds less than flattering.
How do you think we feel, being members of the corpse crew? Sometimes I think we should be in all black.
Well, compared to some other crews out there, we are a skeleton crew.
Group. Well, I see you remember where we keep the food. So tell me, boys, how was the trip?
Oh, amazing. Best trip ever, hands down.
Beckett, drop the act. She knows. Can't you tell by that look on her face?
Well, maybe it could have been a little better.
Well, that's close to the truth, so I'll take it. But since we aren't going to be rolling in the credits anytime soon, please tell me you at least have some stories to tell.
Jonesy splattered some guy's guts all over Jonah's face.
Oh my god, and you kissed me with that mouth, Jonah? I knew something smelled funkier than usual.
Yeah, and me, as idiots, ejected our washer and dryer into space.
Okay, maybe one at a time.
Well, I was there, so I'm going to skip storage time and go outside and get some fresh air. If anybody needs me, I'll be out unloading the ship.
I think it's time that you and I had a frank discussion.
What's there to discuss, Max? I love your daughter, and you hate me. Seems like your typical father-son-in-law situation to me.
There is nothing normal about our situation.
How is it different, Max?
Well, for starters, most men hate their daughter's choices in a man because they see a little bit of themselves in that person. You and I are polar opposites. I do what I have to do. You do what you want to do, with absolutely no regard of how it affects your family.
And how did you come to this conclusion?
Listen, you should be out there working to provide for my daughter, instead of out there doing this hobby with the 3 frat boys in there.
Oh, because you don't like my career choice?
What you've got at best is a hobby. A hobby, by the way, that my daughter is funding.
That was her choice. I've never asked her to.
Let's be honest, Jonah. You saw a funding opportunity and you jumped on it. And you've been keeping her around ever since to fund your hobby. She's not your piggy bank, Jonah. She's given a specific amount of credits each month by the government for her essentials, for her medication, for her treatment. And every time she funds one of these little joyrides of yours, guess who has to pick up the slack? Me.
Oh, poor you, Max. You actually have to help out your daughter from time to time? Do you ever even talk to your daughter? And that's an honest question, because if you did, you would know that I turn down her credits every single time. Every time. Until she begs me to take them. She believes in me. And this is her way of helping out. And they're her credits to do with what she wants to.
What you can't seem to get through that thick skull of yours is that these credits are monitored by the government. Not just given to her, monitored. And if they find out that she's funding your hobby, they will throw her in jail. Do you want her to die behind bars?
What kind of question is that? Of course I don't want her behind bars.
Listen, son. We all come to that time in our lives when we realize that we aren't as special as what our parents told us we were. You can't be what you want to be. But if you pull your head out of your ass, you can be what my daughter needs, and that's a provider.
You know, Max, you're really good at giving advice, but you're not so good at following it. You sit here and lecture me about giving up on my dreams. Have you forgot what you did to your family?
That was totally different.
No, it's not, Max. Your daughter told me what you did.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
So it wasn't you who uprooted your family from Earth and brought them to Mars after the doctors warning you not to? They said it would take it up to a year to get your wife and daughter ready for the trip, but you bypassed all warning signs so you could take a job with the marshals. And it wasn't you who put them in an experimental treatment because you didn't have enough money on your marshal's salary to sustain your lifestyle on Mars?
I owe you no explanation.
I sure hope that cushy desk job was worth the life of your wife and the health of your daughter.
You better quit while you're ahead.
Why, Mac? It's perfectly good for you to throw stones at me, but somehow when I bring up your past, it's off limits? Your fucking decision has your daughter permanently damaged. Don't run away from it. Face it. Great job, Dad.
Dad? What happened?
Alexa, I'm leaving. But I've had enough of this. It's time for you to make a choice. You're at a fork in the road. Make sure you make the right choice.
What happened? I thought he was leaving. Jonah, you know that you're the only man I've ever truly loved, right? That being said, I need you to know that I would completely understand if you decided to walk away.
I'm not going Eddie.
Just let me finish, okay? If I don't say this now, I never will. Jonah, before I met you, I thought that I would die alone. My health was starting to fail, and I just couldn't see how anyone would want me. Or want to invest time in a perfect girl. But then I met you. And you showed me that even though I may be losing my physical abilities, I have not lost the ability to be happy. And I know that it's selfish. But I would be lying if I said that I didn't want this. This right here. For whatever time I have left. Okay?
Alexa.
That being said, I need to know that you're going to go on and accomplish all of your dreams.
Life without you isn't one that I'm interested in.
Don't say that.
It's true.
I know you're trying to be romantic. But think about what you're saying. So if I die, you're just gonna kill yourself?
No.
Jonah, I am dying. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but soon. I can feel my health failing more and more all the time, and I fight. Damn it, I fight. But one of these days, I'm not going to be able to fight anymore. And on that day, I don't want to be thinking about how I'm taking you with me to the grave. I want to be thinking about how you're going to live for the both of us and accomplish all those dreams you've told me so much about.
You're my soul. My aspirations and my dreams, they're not more important than that.
Jonah.
My mind is made up.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Come in. Oh, this ought to be good. What are you doing here?
I want to talk.
I think we did enough talking last night.
I think we need to try again. For Alexa.
What makes you think I want to hear anything that comes out of your mouth?
Look, I'm here with the best of intentions. You just got to give me a chance.
All right, take a seat.
Name your price.
My price for what, Jonah?
Your blessing.
I thought I was very clear last night. I don't want you with my daughter.
Well, I know what you want, and I know what I want, but it's about what she wants, and she wants to be with me for whatever time she has left, and I intend to be there for her. So you got to tell me, what have I got to do?
No.
Come on, Max.
Jonah, no. No matter how many times you ask me, my answer is still going to be the same.
Why?
I don't want to go around in circles. In order for you to be the man that my daughter needs, you would literally have to change everything about yourself. And frankly, I really don't think you're capable of that.
Max, bottom line is I'm not leaving your daughter, and I don't want you as my enemy. So I'm here to do whatever it takes to get your blessing so that I can be with your daughter. You tell me what I got to do.
Anything I want?
I didn't stutter. Anything.
All right. First thing, I want you to sell that scrap heap you call a ship. Put the money in my daughter's account. We'll consider the down payment and all the money that she's been putting forth to finance this hobby that you have. Second, there's this procedure I've been talking to her about. It's experimental. The doctors think it can add years to her life. But frankly, she's a little hesitant. Convince her, and that'll go a long ways towards convincing me. And as for the third thing, stand by for instructions.
See? That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Well, since you have a fairly long to-do list, I suggest you get started on it. There's the door. Loser.
Jonesy, meet me at the ship. We got to talk.
Jonah, are you sure this is what you want to do?
It's what I need to do in order to keep Alexa.
Jonah, will you think about this for a second, okay? You are always telling me that nothing in life is guaranteed. But when it comes down to this, suddenly it's different. Let's start with the procedure. He wants you to convince Alexa to take this procedure that she's already expressed uncertainty about. He knows that that's going to cause friction. Hell, the fight might get so bad that she leaves you. And your ship? He wants you to sell your ship. This ship is your pride and joy. Not only yours, but Alexa's. Do you not remember the smile on her face when she'd finally saved up enough credits to buy it for you? This is the ship that was meant to carry your love all across the universe from one adventure to another. How can you sell it behind her back?
You bring up some fair points, but I have to do this. It's the only way to earn his blessing and marry the woman I love.
Well, why is marriage so important to you? I mean, not to be rude, but she loves you and she's with you either way, so why go through all the trouble when there's not a lot of time left?
Look, I don't want her to die a Shelby. I want her to die a corpse.
Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen. Sorry, I'm sorry, but you did walk into that one.
Look, when I first met her, she was always the dreamer. She kept talking about this big wedding. And as her health deteriorated, she's talked about it less and less. It's like a defense mechanism. I wanted her to do this one thing for her, the one thing that she wanted most of all, before it's too late. So I have to do this. So if the ship is the cost, then I'll pay.
All right, I'll take the ship for you. But as soon as this is over with, you're getting it right back. Deal?
Man. Hey, it's Dale. How's it going, buddy?
Oddly quiet. And from what I hear, it's pretty quiet on Earth, too.
Well, two ways to look at that. Either we're not doing enough to catch the bad guys, or there's no bad guys to be caught.
Hey, so me and the guys were talking earlier. You up for some comedy?
Sure, whip it on me.
Well, earlier, I got a phone call from a small police department next to what used to be Canada. And they tell me that they're so bored that they've started doing tumbleweed races down Main Street.
Wait a minute. Tumbleweed races? You just told me this is near Canada.
It is. It's like 5 minutes from where Canada was.
You're pulling my chain.
Not at all. Not at all. Now look, they're not natural tumbleweeds. They make them out of scrap metal. That's how much time they have on their hands.
Sounds like it's a good way for them to justify making a buck, while clearly not giving a fuck.
One problem, though.
What's that?
They can't keep officers. Right now, they're operating on a skeleton crew. Hell, they asked me if we had some people we could send to help them out.
You just finished telling me there's nothing for them to do, so what are we going to send these people there to do, rot?
Well, here's the thing. They don't want our first best. Hell, they don't even want our second best. They just need 4 warm bodies to help them patrol. Because it's a shit assignment, I told them no.
4 warm bodies?
Okay, so clearly you want to send Jonah. But here's the problem. Jonah's one person. They need 4.
Mr. Poe, you underestimate me. He's got a crew. He's not only an idiot, he's a leader of idiots. So with him and his 3 crew members, that makes 4. Let's make a deal.
Look, even if I could do that, I'd have to pass them off as marshals in training, which is a crime that carries a life sentence on Earth. And since everybody I know wants to get away from Earth before time expires, that's the last place I want to be. So, I know how happy that would have made you, but I gotta say no on this one.
You know, there's nothing going on here today. Why don't you head home? I'll finish up around here. I'll lock up.
You sure about that, boss?
Yeah, we got to take our rest when we can get it. Today's dead. Tomorrow might be a totally different story. Go on home.
You had me at take a rest. See you later, Max.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. Jonah, the answer is no.
I don't know how you can blindly pass judgment on a procedure we haven't even looked into.
Blindly? Really, Jonah?
Okay, so that was a poor choice of words, but I just don't understand.
And I don't understand how you can push something on me that's barely been tested. And on top of that, you and my father are pushing the same thing on me. Did I wake up in an alternate universe where you're suddenly on the same team?
No, but if he's right about this, then I will be grateful, because it could give us more time.
And if he's wrong?
I know you're going to do what you think is best, and it's very selfish of me to ask you to do this procedure. But if it gives us more time and it gives you a better quality of life...
You think he's doing this to help little old me. It's not about me, Jonah.
Okay, I'm confused.
So, my guess is my father wasn't entirely truthful with you. when he told you why he wants me to take this procedure. Yes, if it's successful, I could live longer. But that's not the only point. He wants me to do this because if I do, and it's successful, he gets 500,000 credits for finding these doctors a guinea pig. And if it's not, and I don't make it, he gets 1,000,000 credits for his pain and suffering. I don't feel bad. He didn't tell me that part either. I only found out because I called the lab to inquire.
Yeah, no, he didn't mention that part of it. This has to be the last straw, Alexa.
At this point, there is no use holding on to grudges. I can't take them with me anyway. I'll just refuse the procedure. Plain and simple.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? If you're telling me the truth, then you believed my father had my best interest at heart, and that is not a crime. Knowing my manipulative father like I do, my guess is that he told you that convincing me to do this would somehow earn his respect, right?
It wasn't his respect I was after. It was his blessing.
He was going to give you his blessing? In that case, do me a favor.
What's that?
Tell him that you convinced me.
But then he'll force you to take this procedure.
Honey, no one's forcing me to do anything. Let's get that straight. But I just want to hear what comes out of his mouth when you tell him you convinced me. Do that for me?
You know I will.
Joanie, isn't it?
Working late tonight, I see.
Crime doesn't take time off. Hey, I've got some paperwork that I need sent up the chain. Think you could expedite that for me?
Yeah. Marshal Shelby, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but this isn't your jurisdiction. This is Marshal Poe's jurisdiction.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm doing this on behalf of Marshal Poe. He went home a little bit early today. He wasn't feeling very good. He had some kind of stomach virus going on or something. So I just thought I would bring this down to you and get it off for him.
Well, Marshal Shelby, there's a problem here. He never signed the bottom of these. They're not legal until he signs them.
Jeez, Marshal Poe is usually very thorough about that stuff. Let me look at it. Jeez, I'll be damned. He didn't sign it. There's got to be something we can do because that Medina Police Department, they really, really need these people.
Well, can you call him?
Gee, I'd rather not call him. He's TMI. He's really not feeling very well. He told me he was going to spend the night in the bathroom so he could be close to the toilet. There's got to be something we can do here to take care of this.
Well, Marshal Shelby, I suppose I could pull one of his digital signatures. We do have that on file, but it's going to cost you.
I don't have a lot in the way of credits with me.
I don't want credits. I want Poe.
Whoa, Poe? I don't think I can make that happen. You know he's a married man.
I want Poe. He's always walking around here past my desk every day looking like a snack. And, well, Mama's starving.
If you tried water, I hear that kind of like, helps with that.
Oh, I don't want water to fill me up. I want Poe to fill me up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much information. Really don't think I can make that happen. I'm sorry. What else you got?
Well, you're not a snack, but you'll do in a pinch.
Me?
Yes, why don't you come behind this desk? Mama's got an itch that she needs scratched.
I really don't know about that, Joanie.
I'll take care of that paperwork for you now, Max.
Give me my damn hat. Okay, once you get through the portal, if he doesn't automatically perish from the poison, you take Jonah out. Got it?
You're diabolic, but I likes it. This plan sounds perfect. What about the rest of the crew?
Well, if you have to shoot their guy, that would look kind of suspicious, wouldn't it? So what do you think you should do?
Run away real fast.
No, that wouldn't look suspicious at all.
Want me to lick myself free of the evidence? Give them a good show? I'll give you half of whatever they give me.
What? No, don't do that. You kill them. The answer is you shoot them.
Can I get my milk?
Then you get your milk.
And my credits?
And your credits.
Yes, but where's my milk?
You get the milk after the job is done. That's what we agreed upon.
Milk helps me stay sharp. You don't want me out there if I'm not my sharpest.
I think you're about as sharp as you're going to get. Now let's run a little test here. Now, who are you?
My name is, Ricky. And I'm the leader of,
No. Your name is Ricky, but you're a marshal, and you're here to assist trainees to Earth. Didn't you read the file that I sent you?
I read it.
With your eyes open or closed? You know, we don't have time for this. They'll be here any moment.
Don't spill it. Don't you dare spill it. You're getting it all over the side of the bowl.
Showtime. Come on down here, boys.
Max, who's this?
I'm Ricky. I am a marshal, and I help transport people to Earth. I like milk.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to you, Meow Mix. Max, you didn't say someone else would be here?
I didn't realize I had to. Ricky here is here to assist you.
With what?
This portal here is going to take you to Earth, to a town called Medina. There, you will meet up with Chief Winston, and you're going to assist him on taking care of a public nuisance. His name is,
His name is what? Come on, Grandpa. Sometime today.
his name is Dr. Bad.
Dr. Bad. How fucking lame is that?
Well, how did he get that name?
He took some online courses on how to do evil shit. How the hell should I know?
So he's smart, huh?
And you clearly are not. Listen, I was being a smartass. I have no clue how he got his fucking name. This guy has been a real problem for Medina. I'm trusting you to go down there and capture him. Why don't you ask him how he got his name once you get him? I'm trusting you not to mess this up.
Quick question. Why do we need the portal when we have a perfectly good ship outside?
One, I thought I told you to sell that.
He did. To me. Now answer the question.
All right. If you go down there in that ship, you're going to scare the hell out of the townspeople. Plus, you're going to alert Dr. Bad that we're on to him.
So the ship would cause too much of a ruckus. But the 5-foot feline and the fucking Rainbow Brigade over here, that's totally fine?
Ricky
Gotcha.
here has been doing undercover work for us for months.
I have?
Yes, you have. Going through the portal can mess with your memory a little bit. That's why, excuse me, I have prepared traveling shakes for all of you. This will help you adjust once you get to the other side. Drink up, boys. I'll be right back.
So, Ricky, you look familiar. Have we met before?
We've never met, but there are many like me, so I understand the confusion.
They let you into the marshals?
Jonah, give me your shake.
I don't think mine's gonna taste any different than yours.
Just shut up and do it.
Ready to go?
A toast to new adventures and new friends.
Thanks.
Okay. Go get Dr. Bad and bring him back alive.
She's agreed to do the procedure. I sold my ship. If I do this, I get your blessing, right?
Go get Dr. Bad. Bring him back alive. Don't mess it up. If you get me caught, I am going to make it my life's mission to see that your brother never gets out of prison.
Oh, Marshal Poe, can I speak to you for a moment?
Sure thing, Joanie. What's up?
Well, I'm a lot better now that you're back. But how are you feeling today?
Feeling fine. Why?
Well, I was told yesterday that you left with a bit of abdominal pain.
No, I'm feeling okay. Who told you that?
Marshal Shelby, but don't worry, we got that paperwork that you needed filing done.
Paperwork?
Well, yes, it was for some town on Earth, some M town. I'm sorry. It was a busy night.
Medina.
Yes, that's the one.
Where's Marshal Shelby?
Well, I think he's in his office right now.
I want that paperwork on my desk. 2 minutes.
Yes, sir, Mr. Poe.
Wow. That was rough.
I should have brought sunglasses. Man, it's bright down here.
I don't feel so perfect anymore.
Guys, if we all work together, we can put them back together. I've got an eyeball. It's definitely an eyeball.
Good riddance, if you ask me.
What was that?
His name was Ricky, but he was no marshal. He's a dancer down at the Cat Cafe. Recognized him as soon as he walked in. That shake, Jonah, that they gave you was poisonous. So I switched him out, and voila! You're alive. He's dead. His little feet are never gonna dance again.
The Cat Cafe? How do you know about the Cat Cafe?
All of that. And Cat Cafe. was what got your attention.
That and the Wham reference.
Well, you boys must be our care package. Wasn't there supposed to be 5 of you? Okay then, get in. Let's go.
What the hell did you do, Max? I asked you a question, and since both our asses are on the line, you owe me an explanation. Hey, do you realize what you've done?
I took care of my problem. As far as you're concerned, there isn't a problem. As long as you keep the mouth shut. To the higher ups, nobody will know.
If they find out what happened, I'm toast.
It's just this simple. You don't say nothing. You keep your mouth shut. Jonah and the rest of those idiots, they're not coming back. I sent them to fetch somebody who doesn't even exist.
All right, fellas. When I call your name, raise your hand so the boys here can get to know you. Who we got here? Jonesy. Beckett. Jonah. And Ramie. All right, these gentlemen come highly recommended by the intergalactic marshals. They're here to make sure that our town remains peaceful as possible. I'm trusting that you still will welcome them with open arms.
Welcome to Medina, gentlemen.
If you want to come with me, we'll get your stuff and show you what we're working with.
Oh, I've got our weapon situation all under control.
Space weapons, I presume?
Well, they are more efficient.
Sorry to be a party pooper, friend, but while you're here on Earth, you're going to be using our tools.
Bummer. All right, Tony, was it? I'll take that tour.
I'd like a word with our captain if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead. I'll be in my office.
Look, I mean, we don't want you here. But for some reason, our chief thought we needed some assistance, so he called in you space boys. Stay the fuck out of our way, and there won't be issues. Capiche?
Listen, princess, we don't want to be here either. But we have a job to do. So stay the fuck out of our way, and we'll be out of your hair in no time. So, are you going to show us these weapons, or did you just come in here to pound your chest? I meant guns. What am I supposed to do with this toy?
Here. Let me show you. Welcome to Earth, motherfucker. Talk shit to me again, and next time I use rubber bullets.
So, what's your deal? You haven't said a word since you got here.
He only
Well, quiet alien's a good alien. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine.
Tony, toss them their bag. Get the fuck out of our weapons room.
How about please get the fuck out of our weapons room? Princess, if you want to do that, you've got to take me out to dinner first. Get in here.
So, you're telling me that the paperwork I submitted was tainted with lies? How could you do this to me, Poe?
I put you in that position? Joanie, you literally saw the paperwork was not filled out correctly, and instead of rejecting it, you found an old signature of mine and slapped it on there. Who does that, Joanie,
Well, I was trying to help you.
Well, you thought wrong. Look, if I'm gonna fix this, and I want to fix this, you have to tell me if there's anything I'm missing. Did anything else happen last night?
Well,
What happened last night?
I'd rather not say.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm really not proud of it.
What happened, Joanie?
Well, I mean, it's nothing really. It's nothing. I mean, that's why the cameras are always down in the lobby and blinking red, low battery.
Joanie, the red light does not mean low battery. The red light means recording. I really think I need to be alone right now, if you wouldn't mind. Just a little me time while I figure all of this out. So if you would.
Dale Poe to the Commissioner's office. Dale Poe to the Commissioner's office.
Oh, and the hits just keep coming. Oh, all right.
Oh my gosh. Oh, honey, let me get this cleaned up before I go. Oh, I think we got some in your lap, too.
Stop.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's all over the place.
Please stop.
Oh my gosh.
Stopping would be greatly appreciated right now. I'm just gonna wear my jacket. You can leave.
One more thing, Poe, sweetie. If they do lock you up and Mrs. Poe leaves you, just remember, I'll never leave you, Poe Bear.
Looking forward to working with you, Chief. But I do have one question for you, though.
All right.
Shoot. We were sent down here to find a Dr. Bad and bring him back alive. Is the name ring a bell to you?
Dr. Bad, you say?
Yes, sir.
No, never heard of him.
Well, what did I tell you, Jonah? I'll go grab the boys and we can head on home.
Actually, now that you say it, there is this one guy that might fit the description, but we don't call him Dr. Bad. We call him Bo Badley.
Would you describe this Bo Badley as a public nuisance?
Definitely. Big old pain in my ass.
See, Jonesy?
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Well, the problem is that this is an issue of free speech. So, before everyone decided to go to Mars, our little town was supposed to get a really big upgrade. Part of the upgrade was a fancy smancy coffee shop right downtown. Well, once Mars came available and all the companies wanted to go there, the company decided not to build here in our town. So they took Bo's money, and anyway, this made him very, very upset. So sort of his way of getting revenge on us is, what he's done to his land, which he considers art.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, he bought up a whole bunch of shitters, and he placed them all over the place, in full view of every single person in this town. At first, it was just a whole bunch of shitters and a whole bunch of toilets, but then my predecessor asked him to remove them, and that's when he ramped it up. He got a whole lot more of them and decided to call it art. So it's how he expresses himself, and God help anyone who tries to stop him from expressing himself.
Well, we will get this thing fixed. Just give us a night to settle in and get some rest. And tomorrow we'll attack this thing and we'll hit the ground running.
Sure thing. I think I hear Bree and Tony coming. They're back with your boys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
So, Poe, I'm assuming you know why you're here.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
So why'd you do it?
I didn't do it. Commissioner Warren, I didn't do this.
That's interesting because isn't this your signature I see here?
Please allow me to explain.
Please do, because this doesn't seem like you.
It's Max Shelby. He's setting me up, Commissioner Warren. Look, Max's daughter Alexa is dating a bounty hunter named Jonah, and to say that he isn't a fan of Jonah would be a massive understatement. So I was talking to Max about what I do every week, the assignment you gave me, about talking to the police departments on Earth, asking them what they need, writing it down, all of that. And apparently, he was inspired by one particular department I told him about who had very few people and even less to do. But yet they were asking for more help. They were asking for more bodies down there. So he broke into my office and signed up these 4 marshals in training and sent them to Earth.
I'm undecided about whether I believe you or not, but please continue.
Max is sending them down there to find someone who doesn't exist. The rationale being, if they can't find the person they're supposed to bring back, they'll never come back. And then I guess Alexa will move on from bad boy Jonah.
You expect me to believe that one of our original marshals is using this office as a tool in his family affairs?
Yes, because that is precisely what is happening.
And what about Joanie? What's her role in this?
Joanie, from what I can tell, Joanie is just gullible, okay? Max told her that he was submitting paperwork on my behalf, and she just wanted to help me out. So that's what she did.
So you're telling me that she was taken advantage of?
Yes.
I heard you like movies, Poe. Check out the movie I found.
Oh my God. Oh, that is not sanitary. Oh no. What is she doing with the rubber chicken? Oh my God. It doesn't go there.
I'm going to give you one chance and one chance only. Is there anything about your story you want to change?
No, ma'am. I've told you the truth.
Well, I have to say, it was fast and furious, but yo, girl still got it. Against my better judgment, I'm choosing to believe your tall tale.
Well, thank you.
Don't thank me yet. There's more. Max needs to answer for what he's done. That's why I'm putting a bounty of 1 million credits on his head.
You want him brought in?
I'm allowed to be judge, jury, and executioner. I know Max well, and there's slim chance of us bringing him in. This is dead or alive.
So when are you going to send this out to all the other marshals?
We're not. We can't afford the public to know that someone in our offices has turned against us. I'm going to let you pick the bounty hunter, but you just need to make sure that it's someone who can stomach what needs to be done.
I think I might know the person.
So we have a deal, Marshal Poe?
Yes, Commissioner.
Good, because I'm sick of having to cancel my hair appointments over this bullshit.
And that's my cue. Commissioner, always a pleasure.
Oh my God! They have a pool!
Ramie, get the bag.
Oh, this is nicer than the ship.
You're half the ship, maybe.
Always got something to say, don't you, Jonesy?
I'm sorry my intellect scares you.
Don't ask. We need quarters.
What the hell are you doing here?
I live here, jackass. My uncle owns the place.
Tell your uncle he's got a nice place here.
Look, Started up earlier. Long days. Did you mean what you said earlier?
What did I say? I was kind of in a lot of pain.
You said I gotta take you to dinner first.
Oh, well, I watch a lot of Earth movies, and I always thought that was kind of a whole lot.
Yeah, well, I'm just irresponsible enough to show you what they don't in the movies. Come with me.
How long does it take this guy to get a fucking soda?
Less worrying about Beckett, more worrying about how we're gonna handle this thing tomorrow.
Look, it seems like a simple takedown.
Okay, well, if it's so simple, why haven't they done it already? Ramie, what's your opinion on this?
Look, we'll get this thing tied up tomorrow, and I'll be home in time, and then I'm gonna marry the girl of my dreams.
Look, Jonah, I want this to be real. Really, I do, but if it's not, try not to be too crushed, okay?
Not this again.
Okay, so maybe the Dr. Bad thing is explained, but that doesn't explain the poison. If I hadn't switched those shakes, you'd be dead. You're welcome, by the way.
It wasn't my time, man. You know what? I am exhausted, and I'm shutting out the lights.
All right, fine.
They locked the door. Damn it, I have to pee. It helps if I turn the handle correctly.
Hey, watch what you're doing, man!
Jonesy! I think I'm in love.
And I think you owe me a new shirt, you fat fuck! You pissed on me!
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel like a peon.
I could fucking kill you right now and not feel two ways about it. And what the hell are you going on about love for?
I had intercourse tonight.
I don't need to know your jerking off habits.
No, with a real girl.
She's aware of this? You know what? Look, good for you, buddy, but try not to get attached. From what I hear, Earth girls don't really like to stay in touch. And after we finish this job up tomorrow, we're out of here.
Are you fucking kidding me? Everybody up. Everybody the fuck up now.
Ugh, Jonah, what is that all over you? Ugh.
That's what I want to know. It smells so bad.
How the fuck did it get on you, though?
Well, I was washing up before a little gig today. Went to wipe my face with a towel, and this shit was all over it. And it's horrible.
Can you guys keep it down for me, please? My head hurts.
Does this have anything to do with your little soda run last night?
Jonah, please, stop screaming at me.
Beckett had sex, and he came back drunk as a skunk.
Beckett!
Jonah, promise you won't be mad.
Tell me what happened now.
Well, I got a little sick last night, and I used that towel to clean myself off. And in what I can only describe as a severe lack of judgment, I put the towel back on the rack. And I'm sorry to say, but what you're covered in is actually me.
You stay away from me today. Don't get close to me, because if you do, I may take your fat ass out.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go wash myself off. We have a little bit of time. Who else needs to take a shower?
We know Jonesy doesn't.
Not every day you get to go for a father-daughter picnic.
Hey, it's not every day my daughter agrees to come with me. So I had a talk with Jonah. He said you're going to go ahead with the procedure.
Yes. But first, I want you to tell me why it is exactly you've been pushing this procedure so hard. I mean, I already know the answer, but I want to hear it out of your mouth.
Look, honey, I know you don't have the best outlook on me, but I've tried to be the best father I could to you. Yes, this procedure is experimental, but it has a really good chance of making you well. So, what I really want for you is to get back to normal, to be better, to have a normal life. Don't you want better?
This procedure can also make you a very rich man.
Yes, I'm getting paid for it. But the more important thing is, I want to get my daughter back. My real daughter.
What is that supposed to mean?
That didn't come out the way I meant it. What I mean is, baby girl, I think you've been settling. You have this condition. You realize it, and you've been trying to do the best you can with what you got. But this can get you back to a normal life. It can make you well. And then, hey, you can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. You won't have to settle anymore.
Settling? I'm happy. I'm fucking happy, not settling. If you knew anything about me, you would know that. But you don't. All I've ever been for you is just another way to cash in.
That is not fair. Your anger doesn't make me any less right.
You know what? We're done here. Take me home.
No.
Take me home.
I'm sorry, baby girl, but you're not going to go home. So this nice lady over here, she's going to take you to your procedure.
No. I don't want this. You said nothing about it being today. I don't want that.
I couldn't afford to have you back out, and it seems like that's exactly what's happening.
On the bedside table?
I don't know how they can call it a hotel when there's no bathrooms there.
All right, listen up. Our target is Bo Badley. His house, right there. We don't have the element of surprise this time. But what we do have is efficiency, quick in and out, one and done. All right? He knows me, so I want to talk to him with the bullhorn from my car. Once that has been accomplished, Jonah, your team's going to move in.
What the fuck are you doing?
Isn't this the part where we all put our hands in and do a cheer?
All right, fine, boys. I'll get in on this. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Beckett's a dumbass!
Jerk. So last night was...
History. Last night was history.
Ouch. Sorry you didn't enjoy yourself.
Did I say that I didn't?
You didn't say that you did.
Look, last night was fun, but don't get mushy on me. We have a job to do.
Look, you're focused and I don't want to take anything away from that, but I think it's important for you to know that you were my first, like, ever.
Really? I never would have guessed.
Really?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Look, I know that we're out of here as soon as this job is done, but would it be too much to ask to stay in touch?
Look, maybe ask me after we capture this guy, okay? I can't afford to be, thinking about that right now.
So, you really don't talk, do you? Not even a little bit? Okay. So, you are capable of talking, you just choose not to. I gotta say, I have really enjoyed this ride. Usually I'm stuck with Bree, and she never shuts up. She's always got something to say. It's like she has to fill every single moment with noise. I mean, maybe I'd like to talk too, Bree. Maybe I have an opinion worth hearing. Maybe, just maybe, it doesn't always have to be your way or the highway. I mean, her bossiness is a turn on, I'll admit it. But why does she always have to be the alpha? I mean, I feel more like a sidekick than a partner, and I've been with the Force longer than her. It freaking sucks. Don't you hate it when you're stuck in a conversation with somebody and they just keep on unloading and unloading and unloading, and it's like, whoa. Dude, I am not a counselor. So stop treating this like a freaking session or I'm gonna have to charge you, and I ain't cheap. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes I think this all stems back from my estrangement with my father. You see, I had this bunny named Fluffy, and he used to have these floppy ears and this cute little mustache thing, and it was so cute, and he did a little thing and he wiggled his nose. And then where you going, friend?
Well, looks like Ramie's ready to go. What about you boys?
Ready as I'll ever be. Thank you, boys, again.
Mr. Badley, this is Chief Winston with the Medina PD. Please come outside, sir. We need to talk with you. This damn thing even work?
We only have one, Chief.
Mr. Badley, if you can hear me, please come outside. Do not make us come in there after you.
Whoa, wait. This guy is the public nuisance.
Jesus H. Christ. You ever been hit with a potato launcher? Because I have, and that shit sucks. You're on your own. Good luck.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm not leaving.
Me neither. This shit ends today. What's the plan, boys?
Well, we should probably stretch. That's about 100 yards between us.
Stretching's for pussies. I learned this on TV. Leroy Jenkins!
Man down! So does anyone else want to act like a jackass?
Well, he is a good shot. That's why we never win. Ramie, hey, Ramie, where are you going? Hey.
What the hell was that?
Your friend just fell in the shit pit.
Shit pit?
Yeah. There's several of them out here. But that one's new, though. Tony, we gotta add that one to the map when we get back.
Wait, he shits outside?
He's an animal. A freaking animal!
But he has all those toilets!
Here, let me try something. Sir, my name is...
I don't give a damn what your name is. I want you off my land.
Look, I'm not here to harm you. I just want to talk.
Well, I don't feel like talking to you.
Follow me, boys. He can't have that many potatoes left.
Hey, asshole! You realize we have guns, right?
Bree, don't. I need him brought in alive.
Then go get him, Jonah. Otherwise, I'm going to do it.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah, and she's insane. You are all insane. I wanted to stretch and plan this out, but you just had to rush it.
Greatness waits for no one.
It's over, Bo. I've got the gun, so I make the rules.
Pretty lady, the last thing I want to do is mess up that face, but I will if you take another step.
Hey, looks like she's got his undivided attention. Can you blame him? That's not what I meant. Come on, let's go.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, then get up there, Romeo. Go on.
Drop the launcher and put your hands behind your head. Nice shooting, Beckett.
Anything for you, my lady.
Looks like this shit show has come to an end.
That is awesome.
Hey, even I have to admit, that was a pretty good line.
I don't recall asking you, Smurf.
Oh God, it stinks. Hey guys, somebody out there? Oh, it smells so bad in here.
Fuck you, Tony. We'll get there when we get there.
Who the hell is that?
My name is Dale Poe. Jonah, you and I need to talk. You and your crew were never supposed to come down here. Max is setting you up. The person he sent you to find doesn't exist.
I'd say the guy in the back of the police cruiser would disagree with you.
The senior citizen in the back of that car is none of my concern. You and your crew being here on Earth is.
My belongings are back at the hotel.
I will buy you new belongings. Now, who all is in your crew? That one needs to get hosed off. The rest of you, let's go.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Jonah, can I speak to you for a second?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay.
I can't say that I'm surprised. You see what I'm willing to go through to be with the one I love. Never hold that against you, but please, keep in touch.
Absolutely.
So this was all just some elaborate scheme to get me away from Max's daughter?
I'm sorry.
It is what it is. I mean, I'll tell you, when I see Max next time, we are going to have some words.
I'm counting on you having more than just words. In my hands, I hold a bounty for 1 million credits for Max Shelby, dead or alive. I was told I could pick any bounty hunter I chose, and I figured you wouldn't pass up the chance.
I do it for free.
I didn't hear that. Now look, we need to get going.
What's the rush? If I know Max, he's in his office with a picture of himself whacking off.
Not this time. I went by Alexa's earlier today, and she wasn't there.
The procedure.
Jonesy, right?
Yep.
You and I are gonna go get Alexa. I think I know where she is, but we're gonna need Marshall's access to get her. You and Ramie go get that bastard.
Way ahead of you. To do me one favor.
What do you need?
As soon as you have her, contact me. Let me know that she's safe.
Will do.
Don't worry, Jonah. We're gonna get her. Just focus on finding Max.
You know, you can quit sneaking around. I know you're there. Did you really think I was going to let you get the drop on me?
Max, the bounty says dead or alive. But I don't want to kill you. But I won't hesitate if you try anything.
I'm not coming in with you. You know what they're going to do to me? They're going to put me in jail for the rest of my life. With my luck, they'll stick me next to somebody that I put in there. I won't make it through the first night. Coming with you just makes my death a certainty. I like it better like this.
I don't give a shit what you like, Max. Put your hands on your head and put the weapon on the ground, and I won't ask you again.
Jonah, we have Alexa. We got here just in time. She's a little shaken up, but she should be good. She's excited to see you, though, buddy.
Thanks, Jonesy. I've got Max right now, and I'm bringing him in.
You're not bringing me anywhere.
Max.
You can suck my... Oh, fuck!
Again, and I don't know where to even begin. I've got 7 days to do things that take 8, and I've got no business staying up this late, but I'd risk it all just to see that face. 'Cause I'm not one